Coffee Club, we hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club!
Here we go with the Coffee Club here on a Friday morning, the 6th of October. Where's time going? I mean, boom. 2023 just feels like it's flying by here this morning. Josh, nice to be back in our studio after Coffee Club on the road last week.
Yeah, we're still looking for our next one. So if anybody wants to, shell out some dollars.
I think we got the next one already planned.
Yeah.
Late October.
Why am I?
But November is open.
November is open.
November is open for Coffee Club on the road.
Our communication at this place is just phenomenal.
We're excited to have a bunch of guests in the studio today, highlighting a special event tomorrow. We got Jessica Bortner and Troy Bruntz, and who else we got? We got Neil and Danette and Sarah all in here. Tomorrow's going to be a big day, right, Josh?
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
It'll be great. So we're all excited about it. I think the community is excited about it. And if they're not, they should get there because this is one of those artists that's coming in that is making waves all across the platform. And then you got Jordan Fletcher that sneaks his way in.
Yeah.
And that guy has nothing to sleep on.
It's going to be a good one.
We've been kind of listening to his music, and man, that guy's good. He's going to... You just wait. Give him a couple years, and he'll be just right there.
Jessica, this has got the feel of kind of like Ashley McBride a little bit.
Absolutely.
Just catching her right at the right time. So Priscilla Block, the Block Party happening tomorrow.
Yes, Concert for Healthcare tomorrow afternoon or evening at the Kiplinger. The doors open at 6 o'clock. Jordan Fletcher takes the stage at 6:30. 8 o'clock, sorry. It's early.
Yeah.
I need more coffee.
Yeah.
8 o'clock, Priscilla Block takes it. And St. Ertz will do a beer garden. We've got CB Tacos going to be there. We have Fatty McGill's going to be there. Huge community event. Tickets help us raise funds for the Hospital Health Foundation to support healthcare in our area. And the buzz is incredible. Ticket sales are good. We've got lots of room in the arena, though. And I've chatted with a couple of new people coming. They're like, well, what do we expect? I'm like, you can do whatever. We'll have some bleacher seating. You can bring your lawn chairs, put them out. You can be down in the party pit, right up next to Priscilla Block and hanging out. Then a chunk of people like to hang out on the sides and just kind of chat while they're drinking a beer and eating some food and maybe snacking on a donut, however it works out, It's something for everybody. And then, of course, it seems like there's a couple of kids out there dancing on the side. And so
Sure.
All good things. All
taking place inside the Kiplinger. And it typically makes people pretty nervous that do the promotion side of these things because tickets, real early, it's like, hey, is anybody coming? But this year, much better on the pre-sales.
Yes. Usually we're kind of, the artist is like, how many tickets you got sold? It's like, it's okay. It's all right. It'll be coming through. It's okay. And, about 2-3 weeks ago, it's like, even a month and a half ago, it's like we had ticket sales, going out like, oh, this is different. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was like, we're over the 100. And then we're jumping every, 20 every time we're checking it. And I think we've got, I don't know. We're expecting over 1,000 people there and could bump on up from there.
It's going to be a fun night. As far as tickets, they can still run into St. Ertz here in McCook or also your office and still do the Ticket Storm.
Yes. Ticket Storm will still sell you. We'll sell you a $30 ticket up to Saturday. And then Saturday, all of that stuff kind of closes off and then you'll just have to grab them at the door. But we will be selling tickets at the door. So I understand if you got to wait till last minute. I get it. But it should be a really great, fun night.
Troy, I know that you get to watch these gals with all this. They do a nice job of getting the pre-work done for this.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think the first year Jessica was doing this, she had, she probably still does, but she had this list down to the minute, like what had to happen. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. But then the bands and the all their crew came up and were like, you know what, this was the smoothest thing we've ever seen. And it's incredible. But some of the deal there is we have a lot of volunteers that come back every year. They know what they're doing, and Without that, it's just not possible. The bands don't come in and unload their own stuff. Priscilla's not like putting drum sets together. So we need a lot of help, and we've had a lot of help. And the good thing is a lot of them are returners, and it goes pretty smooth. But just trying to make sure we're all in the right place at the right time. It works out, and Jessica and Danette stand there with their clipboards and make sure that we're doing the right thing. So yeah, it's incredible.
It takes an army. I mean, even from getting the food around to make sure everybody gets fed and where they need to be and setting up. Huge shout out. Let me take the opportunity. Red Willow Fairgrounds. Those guys out there, it's like they've
great.
been moving their tails and moving things. That got the arena packed yesterday. We're setting it up a little bit differently, this year. Adam Johnson, Ravenwoods Electric, is helping us with the electrical piece of it. But yes, and like Troy said, the neat thing is our volunteers have a ball. Same thing, McCook Fire Department does our security for us. We appreciate them. When they come out, it's like we encourage them. It's just like, hey, we want you guys to have just as good of a time,
Sure.
and they do. They keep coming back, and we sure appreciate them. It does take an army to put this on. It's a professional deal. We bring in Kansas Pro Sound, and they take care of our video and sound and lighting, and it's a lot of fun.
And so we had somebody make a phone call to us the other day, and now I don't know if they've done it or if anybody else wants to, but they called us asking where they can purchase tickets and make a bigger donation too. So that option is always available too. If anybody wants to donate more, it is possible. And I had to ask who the contact was, so I just gave them your guys' number at the office. But how do people reach you on that aspect?
Perfect. Thank you for that. Yes, this is, we do 2 major fundraisers a year. You hear me in here in the spring talking Pro-Am, and then Concert for Healthcare in the fall. Whatever additional funds that we can raise, just help us provide better health care. For more information, you're always welcome to call or stop by and chat with Danette and I, 344-7222. Our website, chmccook.org/foundation, is a direct giving donation area there. And then tomorrow night, we're actually going to we've got 2 big screens that we put up. We're going to have pictures of the hospital going on, identification of all of our sponsors. And then on those screens, we'll have a little QR code up there. So if you're there and you're appreciating being there and appreciating everything that our healthcare heroes are doing in the area and want to give a little extra tomorrow night, we sure appreciate that, and we'll put those funds to good work.
I know you brought Neil with you. Is he part of the...
Neil is El Presidente of the board of directors. Yes, Mr. Chairman of the board we got in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome. Glad to have you here, buddy.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about, this is a fundraising event. And so to be a part of the board and see something like this happen, you too know that there's just so many people that are going to get involved. But what's it like to be able to have something like this to help out the board there and what you guys are trying to accomplish?
Well, what Jessica's done is brought in somebody that's so famous. I mean, it's amazing. She got her at the right time before she blew up, and just to have an event like this that was orchestrated so perfectly timed, get her at a good price, and wow, everything blows up. So it's really cool to have something like this in our community.
Well, we're glad to have you guys all here this morning, and if folks want to get tickets for it, they can still do that tomorrow, up to tomorrow, on Ticketstorm.com, or you can still get them at the door, get them at Sainter's. Just make sure you come out for a Saturday night here in McCook. We're going to start with our weekend poll here and some of our other topics for Coffee Club. And yes, we have crossed into October, so I figure that we probably better get a good weekend poll dealing with Halloween a little bit.
Yes, our weekend poll is, what is the best Halloween candy?
So the best Halloween candy. You get to start here. What would say you for the best Halloween candy?
I decided if it wasn't the normal chocolate candy bars, that it had to be the caramel-covered apple suckers.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yes.
That is a good one.
Those are a treat.
I like that. Sarah, you get to go next. What is your preferred Halloween candy?
Well, Reese's is my preferred candy, so when they put it in pumpkin form, then, that's even better, because now it's got a shape.
Yeah. Well, and Josh and I have gone round and round with that. The pumpkin and also the egg.
And the heart.
Yes.
Yeah, there's more more of the peanut butter.
There's the peanut butter chocolate ratio is different. Yes. So you that's why you got to get the heart, the egg, and the pumpkin.
It's more. It's more.
The Christmas
gooder.
tree is kind of trash.
Yeah, it's
There's not as many peanut butter.
it's because of the smaller top one.
Yeah.
That throws the ratio off.
Troy, how about you? Preferred Halloween candy? What do you say?
I just want Snickers.
Yeah.
And do not give me a Milky Way. That's just a waste of space.
Musketeers, Three Musketeers.
Yeah, 3 months.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
no,
come on. They always
no.
throw. Can I say crap? They always throw that crappy one in those multi bags.
Yes.
You no matter what, you got to get one of the Heath bars or the.
Yeah.
Milky
You know they're
Ways
just
or-
trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, they are. They can't.
I'm one of those Heath bar guys. I really like the
Same.
Heath bars.
Limited.
Yeah. All right, Neil.
Oh, well, so I was thinking about this as when I was a kid. And do they still even make these, the slow pokes, the brown cows?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a typical Halloween thing. Do they still make them? Can you still buy them?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Never looked to buy these things anymore as a adult.
Oh, yeah.
The brown cow.
Huh?
The cow tails you can buy still.
Cow tails?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what they are? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I know what that is now.
Haley, your preferred Halloween candy?
I don't know. I'm a sweet tooth, okay? I like almost everything, but I'd probably say Reese's.
The Reese's are pretty
Yeah.
good.
Can't
They
go
really
wrong.
are. Love the Reese's. Josh?
I do I'm a full-size candy bar guy. We also only get like 5 trick-or-treaters in Bartley. So it's more of an excuse for me to still have full-size candy bars at the house, right?
You're that house, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're that house.
Well, Grandpa Bud, actually, when Grandpa Bud was doing the trick-or-treating, he would hand out a can of pop to the kids and a can of beer to the adults.
There's another person that does that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
always go to that person's house.
And so, but my favorite to receive always, it was like, yes, was the Snickers and Butterfingers was the kingpin. And then they started making peanut butter Snickers. Then that just topped it all off.
Yeah, according to our weekend poll, a few of the folks online have said Snickers, Kit Kats, fun-size candy bars, Reese's or any chocolate, Reese's peanut butter cups. You know what? I don't like the little itty-bitty Reese's peanut butter cups. That's a lot of work to go get that.
You know what
Unless you get the bags that are already pre-unwrapped.
Yeah.
Then they're just handfuls of.
Those are okay.
Handfuls.
Yeah.
The biggest trash candy of them
Oh,
all.
no, don't. That was mine. Don't
Those
say
are not
it.
your favorite.
I actually like those.
I love
Those
those.
stupid orange and black.
the
peanut butter.
Yes, I had that
Those
one.
are
The
amazing.
Meister peanut butter kisses.
They're
Those are the
little wax wrappers.
Yep.
Oh, I love
Yep.
those.
those are the worst.
Those are great.
That says Halloween to me.
We TP'd people's houses that handed those out.
Well, and that's all Mom would buy. So that's kind of what I grew up on. You know, so
Yeah.
I knew it was Halloween when those showed up. And my orange and black wrapped. Yep.
Let's do this, all right? So that's the preferred Halloween candy. If you want to go and comment on our Facebook Live, you can do that here this morning. Next topic is what do you save on versus what do you splurge on? Okay. Haley, you want to go first?
I don't know. I'm the saver of the relationship, I guess. I probably splurge on coffee. I can safely say that.
Yeah. Let me set this up just a little bit too, because they said things like, hand soap, dish soap, paper towels, all of those types of things. We tend to save on a little bit, but we
Not
splurge.
toilet paper.
Huh?
Not toilet paper.
You don't?
Oh, unless it's
splurge
Sam's
on
Club.
that.
Go to Sam's Club. Best toilet paper ever.
Or that too.
Yeah.
And you can get it in bulk.
Yeah, but if you listen,
Bulk.
if
And
you're
it's
gonna,
good.
if you're not gonna get the good toilet paper, it takes more squares. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, that's why you go to Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Costco, not so much.
So what do you splurge on then?
No,
Troy?
well, actually, here at the
Vacation
studio.
and travel. Yeah. I
vacation
figure
and
take
travel.
a stack of cash and
Yeah.
make sure you figure out a way to spend it all.
Right.
Then you'll come back with no regrets.
No
and
regrets.
Probably find some cool things you never thought you'd do because you had to spend the cash.
Right?
So it's not about saving the cash; it's about figuring out ways to spend it.
Wow.
You need somebody to go on vacation with?
Yeah. I need to go on vacation. That's for sure.
You want to go swim with sharks?
Josh wants to go and be in the cage with the sharks.
I have not done that.
I want to do that.
That's like a life goal for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might be convinced.
I want to do that, and then I also want to like mud wrestle an alligator
And then smoke it.
and then smoke it.
Because Josh did that at the down in Atwood last weekend. Neil, how about you? What do you splurge on versus what do you save on?
Got to go with bedding. Everything bedding. Spend half your life in bed, right? So
Yeah.
got to go with those nice sheets and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Egyptian cotton or bamboo?
Bamboo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The bamboo has taken over the Egyptian cotton.
The thread count that is so high we can't put all the zeros on the packaging.
It's
That's how you know you hit adulthood.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
when you're like, I slept in a bed and sheets are sheets at Walmart, and then you like find these sheets.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
whole
I
new
know.
world,
Yeah,
right?
world. Look at me growing up with my nice sheets.
Well, the bamboo ones they're just more cooling.
I do like the bamboo ones.
You got bamboo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
We have like the pretty dang near close to like hotel type sheets.
Yeah.
The fancy hotel.
So,
Yeah.
Jessica,
Yes.
what do you save on versus what do you splurge on?
I will order from Walmart all the generic whatever I can.
Yeah.
But when I go out to eat, I want to go to the nice place and order the nice and get the good liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a foodie. I want the good.
I think almost everybody in here is a foodie, right?
No,
Yeah.
We like to eat.
Are you a foodie?
I know. I wouldn't say that.
Yes, I would. I absolutely would.
I'll say that for you.
Yeah. All right, Annette, what do you save on versus what do you splurge on?
I guess I'm kind of like Jessica. I'll buy generic food and products that way most of the time. But after I busted my foot, I really splurge on good shoes,
Good shoes.
good tennis shoes.
Yeah. I had my foot doctor one time tell me I should buy new shoes every 3 months. That's just so we could split the difference from when I usually do. But that's right. Good
Well,
shoes.
I still don't buy them that often,
Yeah.
but I do buy good ones.
Good
when
ones.
I get 'em.
It does make a
You
difference.
can use the community hospital wellness program to buy shoes.
Right.
plug.
I love
And
that.
I do.
All right. So, Sarah, what do you save on versus what do you splurge on?
Well, I have some favorite places to shop, so I would say I usually save. Like, I am a person that loves to go buy clothes, and like I'll spend hours in one place just going through racks to find the deal. I'm a saver on that. But I'm a splurger. I'm the opposite. You get the expensive dish soap, you get the expensive Bounty because that stuff works.
Okay.
And so you spend the money, you use less, and so then you're not buying it all the time. I've learned that the hard way. Sometimes you buy the cheap laundry soap and
Yeah.
you are washing your clothes 3 or 4 times because they still stink.
For me, the splurge is on cheese. Don't get the cheap cheese.
Yeah.
The cheap, especially like the shredded, it's kind of got this waxy.
Yeah. It doesn't melt
Flour.
right.
There's flour.
Bit of an
Yeah.
aftertaste.
Yeah. But get the expensive cheese.
And like my palate, I don't even like the individual single wrapped cheese. It drives me nuts when you got to take that plastic thing off. I would rather just peel apart from a block of cheese.
You
Really?
used to have, do you have like one of those slicers, like Velveeta cheese used to have that nice perfect slicer that you, like they used to make
No.
this. You could put your block of cheese in a Tupperware, and then it had a cheese slicer that just, you could do it as thin
Just
as-
perfect.
But now you can't find them anymore. I think that it's like a conspiracy that they decided that was a bad, we're saving too much money.
But then you can't do cheese racing.
What?
You've never heard of cheese racing?
No, we did things like play outside.
Yeah.
There was an actual cheese racing world championship. And what it is, you take one of the individual American cheese and you throw it right on the grill in the wrapper. And then it puffs up like this, and then the first one to develop a hole and then leak into the grill loses.
Who gets
Yeah,
to
in
clean
multiple
that
ways.
up?
because now you got to clean it up.
Yeah.
Cheese racing.
But see, that's the problem, though, is that you're buying the individual the slices in the plastic.
Yeah.
You got to buy the American cheese block and then
Yes.
peel it off.
And then it slices.
That stuff melts like a champ.
Yeah, but then usually you lose like a slice or two because it's gotten crusty on the outside and dry. You got to pull it and give it to the dog, which the dog likes.
Right.
that's a-
But
It's
Win-win.
worth it. It's worth it. Except for, did you know? So we actually, our local police department, they've been on several phone calls where people are throwing cheese at people's cars.
Yeah, don't do that.
What?
Now,
Yes.
if your kid is uncontrollably crying, you can throw a piece of cheese on their face and they'll stop.
Does that work for 12-year-olds too?
No.
Try it.
let's try it. Yeah.
I love that. So what do you save on? What do you splurge on? That's a fun one here. Did I get everybody? Okay. Next topic is, this is the one we were looking forward to. What everyday task are you really, really good at? I mean, what are you the Michael Jordan? What are you the GOAT of for everyday tasks, huh? Who wants to go first? I know you guys thought about this. Jessica?
Okay, I'll start off because I had to ask my son because, it's like an outside view as to
Right.
what's kind of going on and everything. So it's just like, so Charlie, it's just like, what am I the Michael Jordan of? And he'd text me back and he's just like, of pre-horse show coaching. He's just like, you are the Michael Jordan of horse show coaching. And I was going to say, honestly, packing for a horse show, because I
Yeah.
mean, that is like a marathon
Yeah.
event, depending on what it is. But that was kind of nice to hear from the kid, because sometimes it's like, woo, go get him, Charlie. And other times it's like, Charlie, you better pull your stuff together. And so it's just like, I thought that was kind of cool. But no, he says I got the coaching award.
Nice.
Apparently, Charlie said whatchamacallit's his favorite candy bar.
Yep. Yes, that would fit. Oh, he's been texting you.
Yeah, he's been.
Morning, Charlie.
Him and Colt, he's got some not so good answers.
Well, we all just forgive Colt. Okay?
Well, he said candy corn was the best.
Oh, with peanuts in it,
With
maybe.
peanuts.
Well, that's probably because that's the only candy I won't eat, so that's the only thing that's left in the house.
That's left.
Like, it's still sitting there.
Yeah, that candy corn was more fall, just fall,
Yeah.
not necessarily Halloween, but
It's
fall.
like the worst. You add it to like a mixture with peanuts and all the good stuff, and then there's like
And,
candy corn.
and an occasional raisin.
Ugh.
Just cause. Troy, what are you the GOAT of when it comes to everyday tasks?
Not a thing. Yeah, the only best thing I can come up with is spending my entire work day in meetings. I'm really good at that.
Can you stay awake for all of them? Can you?
You know, I was telling somebody the other day, I can run a marathon and be more energized after it than spending a whole day in meetings. I mean, you would think, well, you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It takes some mental capacity, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Do you get like a 30-minute lunch break?
Usually we're meeting through the lunch, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how often I actually get to go to lunch, like maybe once a month.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Let's set a date. You and I next week we'll go to lunch and have like a real meal.
He's got a meeting.
Well,
I got to give quick props, though.
yeah,
I was just like, I've learned from Troy. Troy picked out Ashley McBride
yeah,
to come out here.
yeah.
Troy picked out Priscilla Block. Troy's picked out. We've offered to 4 or 5 individuals out there that have hit. I mean, we weren't able to get them to sign on the line, but they hit and they are huge now.
Right.
Troy is good at identifying the up and coming artist people. I have learned you don't.
It's a little passion for you, though, isn't it?
Yep.
It's something I can do while I'm bored in a meeting is listen to it.
Well, I appreciate it.
My wife, she helps quite a bit with this. I have ideas, and then she says, no, that's stupid. And then whatever she likes is what we usually propose to Jessica. So.
And tomorrow it's Priscilla
love
Block.
that.
Yeah.
Is that why there's going to be tacos there?
I hope so. Best tacos. Yeah. Really are.
Sarah, what are you the GOAT of?
I don't really know. Like, I was
No?
going through it and I'm like, I don't really know if I have anything I'm like a superpower of.
How about Neil? What do you think?
Well, I'm the same way. I'm exceptionally mediocre at tons of stuff. But I do one for my wife. I'll do.
Oh, look at that!
She's the queen of loading the dishwasher. She's the Michael Jordan of loading the dishwasher. Put stuff in there, and then she comes along and does this Tetris type thing that fits 10 times as much as it probably should. It's amazing. So.
Do you ever hear the words, "I appreciate your help, but..."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How often when your hand goes down with a dish, does her hand swoop in and grab it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you could not.
That is not the right way.
Danette, how about you?
Well, I too had to ask my kids. My girls answered for me, 23 and 10. So there's an age range, and I guess it means I've been doing it for a while. But they both said I'm great at being a mom.
Aww.
Which I love them both. And my son, who didn't get a chance to answer, but I know he'd say the same thing.
That's fantastic.
But for reals, I'm going to say, just because we're in that time frame right now, that I can put together a party and organize such things fairly well.
Which is gonna show its head tomorrow with the Concert for Healthcare. Haley, what are you the goat of?
I would say probably either my job or snacking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both of those,
Nice.
100% yes, right?
They go together, honestly.
They do. My job makes me snack a lot.
So we occasionally we send her on snack runs, and nobody is better at a snack run than Haley. Sometimes she'll come in, and within 3 minutes of being here, 8 o'clock in the morning, by the way, she has picked our snacks for the day. That happened 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I mean, she looked right at us, and she didn't even ask. She said, "We're going to the Scoop."
Yes. Yeah.
She's really good at that.
Well, they have red velvet ice cream now. Oh,
True.
Yeah.
So, Josh, what say you? What are you the goat of?
I am, on an everyday task, I am the goat about getting under people's goat.
Okay, you're going to have to explain that.
Like, you know me, I love to pick on topics. So,
you pick on everybody.
I get everybody's goat every day.
Yeah.
So, Seth, I get him going. You know, I can get underneath your skin a little.
There's a name for that. It's called an agitator.
Yeah.
There's other names for that, too.
I'm really good at
I
it.
can't say any of them.
And then when I go home, it's the same thing.
Yes, it really is.
So, but that's my everyday task. As far as like something that I could say that I'm really good at, it is getting a lot done in a short amount of time so I can be lazy the rest of it.
That's absolutely true. We pile and pile and pile work on Josh here at the radio station, and he is phenomenal about getting it done. Very good, mind you, so that he can sit on his butt in there for an hour before he has to go home.
It's the same thing on the weekend.
Yeah.
Before we do this, you need to take the trash out, vacuum, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, ooh, I can sit down now. What else?
But he gets everything
As long
done.
as you get it done.
It works out. So
Now,
I'm
Darcy will tell you different. She'll be like, well, yeah, it takes you like 6 months to do it, blah, 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 blah. But it's
But
not.
you didn't say the time frame of like how long you had to get it done.
For me, of course, I can miss cues just like anybody else, okay? So I'm not going to say I'm perfect. But for me, reading the room is one of my greatest skills. It really is. I've been around a lot of different people, done dances and different things for, decades and decades. So reading the room, I feel like that's one of my best qualities.
Agree with that. Absolutely.
Am I missing anything in the room, Ryan? Yeah.
That's the blue bloods in you.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. So what are you the everyday task goat at was a fun topic for Coffee Club.
Nobody said cooking, which was really surprising because I was ready to say prove it.
Yeah.
Well, I could have said monster cookies.
Prove it.
Or what was the other thing I said
Yeah, you had
yesterday?
two. What was the other one?
Monster cookies and brownies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does make a good monster cookie.
Yep.
Those are the snacks for next week then.
My lovely bride made us some scotcheroos here at the radio station. I was told not to eat all of them.
She's the goat at the Boston cream pie dessert.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, he walked in this
Boston
morning.
cream pie pan.
He walks in. He saw the pan, and I've never seen him be more disappointed with a dessert when he found out it wasn't Boston cream pie.
Because that's the pan.
It's the same pan. It's a multi-use pan.
It's like the lasagna pan.
She makes lasagna in that pan. Do you have like pans for each thing?
Yes.
That's a real thing?
Yes. Because
Do you
it's...
do your own dishes?
No.
That's what I
got size 15 feet. My feet don't get too... I'm far away from the counter, so it's just easier if Darcy does it with her size 8s.
Oh, let's not start that. New topic for Coffee Club this morning. This is... Who's the best actor of all time? And if you say anything other than Will Smith, you're wrong.
I think you better watch yourself. You might get accidentally shot if you don't agree that it's Alec Baldwin.
Oh, Alec Baldwin. That's a good one. What you got, Danette?
I went way back, and Sam Elliott. He's just awesome.
The voice or the mustache?
Oh, both. All
Yeah.
body,
with
everything.
mustache.
Did somebody say body?
No. Yeah, that pencil shape just really...
Hey, Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'd buy him a steak dinner.
Of course you would.
Because he's buying.
No, I'd buy. I'd buy.
He's the bull
Yeah.
with the udders on Barnyard. So, I mean,
How about you, Jessica?
I had two. Tom Hanks came to mind first, and then Robin Williams. I really miss Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic
That's
actor.
a good one.
Yep. Troy?
I didn't think too much on this. Clint Eastwood, definitely, and except for what he did at the RNC convention a few years back.
Right.
That was bad acting. But otherwise, I've always enjoyed him. Steve Buscemi, from a comedy standpoint, he's just always in the background, and he's
he's
steals the
hilarious.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haley, how about you?
Tom Hanks, but I'm going to say Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Right.
Good one.
There's been a lot of good ones.
Yes.
Josh, who was yours?
So I went with I like Tom Hanks, and then also he had passed away, but we couldn't. Chris Farley,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
because he was just a star in everything he did.
Yeah.
Did I get everybody?
Housekeeping.
You want me to hello?
So our next one is, who should be the artist for next year's concert for healthcare? Just a quick little plug. Tomorrow is Priscilla Block, and you can still get your tickets. Go down to Sainers, get yourself a donut this morning, buy your tickets there, or you can get them online at ticketstorm.com. But Priscilla Block tomorrow, then who should it be next year?
I mean, that's always a tough one because there's so many people like in it. I mean, they can probably say it better than we can because like tonight's the event, but next year's event's starting planned already.
Correct.
Well, it is, yeah.
And so like, it's a year-long cycle of what's happening next. And there's an artist they need to start booking now, but 3 months from now they could be blown way up.
Yeah.
And so,
And there's so many factors too. I mean, availability, the writer, what it takes to get them here is from a sound and light and production standpoint.
where's their next stop?
Yeah.
Because a lot of that plays in line with it. Like, where's their next traveling?
Yeah, where are they physically going to be at that time next year? And then what does it cost and all those? So all of those factors, obviously. But who are some names that maybe were also on the list and maybe some that you guys are thinking about?
For me, I would say Dalton Dover. He's an upcoming guy that is just like we play one song from him, but he is just throws off that good old like storytelling country vibe.
Any others that have come up?
I kind of think Dan and Shay would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Expensive,
Colt would
I'm sure.
disagree
Yeah.
strongly.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Oh, I was just going to share. Charlie's always, trying to push me. He was just like, Mom. So I asked him last night, and he was just like, he wants Eric Church opening for Garth Brooks, closed by Zach Brown Band.
Hey.
Perfect.
I think it'd be a heck of a show.
So, but we've offered some really cool names. I mean, Gabby Barrett blew up after we offered for her. We couldn't get her. Ingrid Andress, we offered for. Maddie and Tay, we've offered for. I mean, we've covered.
Yeah, I really thought we'd get Maddie and Tay, but that didn't work out.
Some other names that you've been thinking, Troy?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we were talking before we went on air here, and Bailey Zimmerman, puts out 2 seconds in his first song, and we're like, that's the guy.
Yeah.
And then like 5 seconds later, he's $100,000. So it's difficult. Jackson Dean's somebody that I think would be great, but I'm just assume he's well out of our range. It's crazy how that can happen.
Unless there's somebody that wants to step up to the plate.
Yeah, exactly. If somebody wants to donate the funds, we will throw the party. Okay?
I think that's a perfect segue for me to remind folks that this is a fundraiser.
Correct.
And yet at the same time, it takes, you guys have some specific donations to help make this happen so that funds can be raised, right?
We do. And now's a great time. Let me just go ahead and mention a couple of our sponsors. We have over 54 sponsors sponsoring our concert for healthcare. 54. So, I mean, huge community support. We are so appreciative of all of them. But just let me list out very quickly our presenting and platinum sponsors. So our top 2 levels, we've got MNB Bank, MNB Insurance, NA Timmerman, Strategic Design, Acres Equipment, First Central Bank, Go Light, Lewis Motorsports, Lifetime Eye Care, Pinnacle Bank, Ravenswood Electric, USAVE Pharmacy and Medical Supply, and the Wagner Auto Group. And as I mentioned, the list just continues to go on. And it's not a cheap event. We do this because our community, it's an event to have our community, to get our information out there, to have a little economic stimulus,
Sure.
in McCook, bring
Absolutely
people
it
to
does.
McCook, fill our restaurants, fill our hotels, just have a good time. But ultimately, thanks to this support, we are able to cover our expenses. And then, I mean, I'm hoping, $20,000 to $30,000 we'll raise in this deal, which goes a long ways into helping with patient care, meeting the needs of our healthcare workers, providing cancer care services, home health, and hospice. The hospital does a great job of supporting our community in a variety of ways. And this is just one of our opportunities to be able to get actually with our community, party with them a little bit. You'll see our healthcare workers, they'll be out there having a good time when they're not volunteering, and we got them working on the side. But,
Sure,
it's what I like most about the evening. Like I've got 54 sponsors I just mentioned. Those sponsors got tickets, and I mean, it's neat to walk around that floor and see so many of either the ones that I've worked directly with or their employees. It's like I said, when it's a community event, it's really cool that the community comes out. So come join us.
That is tomorrow night. You can get your tickets at Sainter's, also online at Ticketstorm.com. Last topic for Coffee Club, and this one is, well, let's put it this way. How do you eat? Do you eat a little of each item on your plate till it's gone? Are you one of those that's got to, go compartment, start with the peas, then go to the meat, then to the rice, or whatever? Or do you just behave like an animal?
I got an answer. So, first of all, I don't put anything on my plate I don't like, so I don't have to worry about prioritizing that way. I do eat a little of everything until it's gone. Unless it's McDonald's, then I eat the fries first before they get cold.
Yep. Truth, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
How about you, Josh?
I am a compartment person. In fact, the best plate would have all separate, slots for it.
Amen.
I could have 8 slots on my plate and that would be the best.
What?
Yeah, how do you know the combos though? You invent the combo of
No.
but if I mix this with this.
No.
then we're talking.
I'm not
can't do that either.
I'm not a Jello salad next to my mashed potatoes kind of guy.
No.
How do you survive potlucks?
I don't. I go and I get everything that pairs well. So like your meat and potatoes and gravy and green beans or whatever, and then I go back and get my other stuff like the cold potato salad and all that.
How do you think that they found gravy goes on potatoes?
Because it's both hot.
Oh, that's a rule.
It's both hot.
That's a rule.
So I can't have like cold items touching hot food.
So like marshmallows in your hot cocoa.
I can do I can do that. That's a drink. But like I'm saying,
But the marshmallows aren't.
so if you take take like your pie. Like
Hot pie, ice cream.
No, a piece of chocolate pie.
Are you like grinding him? Are you getting under his skin? A little
I was going
agitation?
to.
Yeah.
And you
I
put
thought he
that.
was the agitator.
Well, I told him I was coming just to annoy him today.
So you take that pie and your dessert, any dessert really, even if it's a hot dessert, and you put that next to your mashed potatoes, and you put butter on your mashed potatoes, and then that butter leaks over onto your pie. You just completely ruined your whole plate.
I don't like butter in the
Wait, there's butter in the pie?
Tell me one thing that butter ruins.
Right.
How do you think
Go
that
ahead.
It's in
cheese
the
on
crust.
apple pie is good?
No, apple
somebody's
cheese- no,
fell onto
cheese
the
is
apple
not
pie, and
good
they're
on
like,
apple pie.
"Oh, man, this is the best."
But it can't touch. It
I'm
can't
with
touch.
Josh.
It's
I'm
like
with Josh all the way on this.
it's like noodle. It's like a noodle salad with the vinaigrette.
Okay, all
You
right.
can't have that leaking into your
You
other
can't.
food.
You can't have
It
that
ruins it.
leaking.
Haley, what's how do you eat?
Exactly like Josh. My
Yeah,
food
I
cannot be
figured.
touching.
Yeah.
And I mean, yes, I try to pick all foods that I like, but I tend to eat, like, I'll save, like, say there's fried chicken and
Oh, yeah.
mashed potatoes and gravy on my plate and corn. I'm going to eat the corn first,
Yep.
and then probably the mashed potatoes and gravy next.
Yep.
And then I'll eat my fried chicken.
Yep.
Save the best for last.
No, you
That's
take the
it.
fried chicken and you mix it with the other stuff. You just eat it all at once.
Life's
Like,
short. Start with the fried chicken.
I'm taking the corn, putting it in the mashed
And if it's a
potato
breakfast
gravy,
item, the egg is going right on top of
dipping
all
the
of it.
chicken.
My plate is not a dog dish.
For me, I don't mind eating one thing at a time.
You are disgusting. Because
Wow, shots fired.
What was that?
because you have the weirdest food combos ever.
Yes.
Like he could take that scotcheroo and put
Put it in a tortilla
put it in a tortilla.
and eat it.
No, he would put it like a piece of meat on top of it. He'd be like,
Yeah.
"Ah, you-"
Or
Bacon.
that too.
Bacon.
Oh, wrap that
That
maybe in
would go.
bacon.
Listen,
Bacon would go.
if you go to Taste Texas in town, get their pecan pie and ask for real bacon on top. It's fantastic.
And it's the two warms. So you're still into the
Oh yeah, we're still in
You're too warm.
But they're
the two
touching.
warms.
I
they're
did
touching.
I did try it and I'm not a fan.
Hot apple pie and ice cream?
Yeah. We can.
No. I'm not really an ice cream guy. I'm like a scoop guy and that's it. And then if I'm doing that, I'm doing whipped cream
which is cool.
over ice cream. Because I like whipped cream over ice cream.
Boy, we got you riled up, don't we?
I'm not riled.
Wait, can you eat your ice cream on your pie?
No.
Me either.
Man.
They have to be separate.
Yes.
Can't eat
Yeah.
ice cream on pie.
No.
No.
What about
I can,
cake?
I can do cool.
No.
No.
Ice cream on cake.
And I don't even like ice cream cake.
What is
Like when
wrong with you?
well, that was actually developed by the devils. They next concoct the tomato.
They did what?
They made the tomato and the ice cream cake, and that was the two sinful things that they ever did in life.
So that is how do you eat?
No, I'm getting ready to restrict the foodie card over here because if you're a true foodie,
Yeah.
when you're going through the potluck,
Yeah.
you don't know what's going to be there when you go back a second time or whatever else.
Truth.
So, I mean,
Truth.
you get the plate and I'm like, you got to try everything. And you need just a little bit of everything and it just all goes on there. And no, you don't even want, you try it all because, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? You might not get back to it. So, like you got to.
Well, seriously, I think there's many times at a potluck I can't tell what's what by the time I get back to my able to sit down. The green bean casserole's mixed in with something I can't identify any longer. you know?
So can you bring So I bring my own plate.
Of course you do.
Okay, I just gave you your foodie card back. All right.
Because like it has its own compartments.
Yeah.
And
Whether
it's a lot like the deli tray.
Okay, so I will say this. Potlucks, yeah, it's dangerous to leave something and think you'll come back because it probably won't be there.
Especially if it's a good thing. You already know it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not going to be there.
But for like a buffet, like a really big buffet, I'm one of those, and yes, I feel bad for those who wash dishes, but I'll go get one thing and then I'll go sit down and eat that. And I'll come back, and the reason is it's still hot, so I'll do that. Plus, as you walk around a little bit, it just kind of helps move the food around.
See, I grew up in a family where it was like, eat as fast as you can because if you don't, there might not be seconds.
Yeah.
So, I have a lot of food anxiety when it comes to that. So if I'm going to the buffet, it's like, how much can I fit on my plate right now?
Yep.
Because there might be something that comes through, ruins all the buffet, and now there's no food left.
There is an exception to the rule, and that is Chinese buffets.
Those are just a pile up.
That's just a pile up.
Awesome. I respect that.
Yeah.
You create new combos that way. It's awesome.
But it's not, no.
Does that include sushi?
Yeah, I love sushi.
I do too.
But sushi will be its own plate. So I'll at that point, I would take back 2 plates.
Oh, boy.
As full as they can be.
That's cool, yeah.
Time for the birthdays. Birthdays and anniversaries. Wow, fast hour here. October 6th, if you got birthdays and anniversaries, get those to us now. Carly Hauser's got a birthday today. That was sent in to our Coyote page. Haley, what do you have for birthdays?
Well, that's what I had, and you stole it. So
Okay,
thank
say
you.
it. I didn't say it. Go ahead.
Carly Hauser has a birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Carly.
Luther Thompson. He was here in the McCook area for not very long, but he was always at the golf course. But I think he was here on an internship, and I don't know where he is now, but he's got a birthday. Brittany Bosserman's got a birthday. Mary Hammond, Steve Bade, and...
That's Beatty. Steve Beatty.
Oh, Beatty, I'm sorry. That's the end of my list. What else you guys got?
That's pretty much the same as me, except for I got Keenan Davidson. Did you say that one?
No.
I have that our dietary director at Community Hospital, Deb Morehouse, has a birthday today.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Deb.
Yeah?
Yay.
And I know she has the day off, so happy birthday.
Wow. Is she one that probably sleeps in then on her day off, or?
I doubt it.
Doubt it. Yeah.
That should be a topic one time for our coffee club.
What?
Do you sleep in on your day off?
Okay, we'll put that in next week. Troy, any birthdays for you?
No.
Okay.
There probably are, but
Yeah.
I'm usually good at missing those.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Not for the day. Are you
Okay.
doing the weekends?
Yeah, I got weekends.
Yeah, weekend birthdays. We can do that.
Cindy Pohl has a birthday this weekend.
Yeah, on Sunday. I have Kylie Matson for tomorrow, Cindy Pohl on Sunday, Carly Dooland on Sunday, and also my wonderful father-in-law has a birthday on Sunday.
Robbie Jensen has a birthday on Sunday. There's a lot of them on the weekend. Not so much today.
Weekend birthdays include Leanne Miller, Dan Burns, Deb Dollins got a birthday on Sunday, Lonnie Agel, Craig Wamsley, Stacy Myers,
Brooke Hubble, Jennifer Hurst.
Cindy Borland.
I think it's Olivia Hindy now or something like that. Or
Okay.
Deborah Donald.
Yep. Drew Dom and Haley Erling with birthdays. Pretty good list. Got to pick somebody as a birthday winner.
Let's go. No, she calls in everybody's birthday,
What?
but nobody called her saying Mary Hammond.
Oh, really?
She calls in I think she's got 8 kids now. She calls their birthday in every single time.
Every birthday.
So I think she deserves the birthday.
Here's the prizes.
A donut from Sainers, ice cream from The Scoop, sandwich from Jimmy John's, and Coca-Cola.
All right, so stop by the radio station. Let's move on to our celebrity birthdays. I'll shout out who they are. You tell me why they're famous. I'll tell you now, the list is terrible.
Yes.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Amy Jo Johnson.
Pink Power Ranger.
Did you say pink Power Ranger?
She was definitely a yellow.
She was the
Yellow
pink.
Power Ranger.
She was the Pink Ranger.
Pink Ranger.
Kimberly Ann Hart.
Oh, I could have told you that too.
Can you tell me what she had a role in another TV show?
Nope, because she is only the Pink Power Ranger.
Josh had a crush.
I did.
She is 52 years old.
It don't
Josh.
matter. Everybody deserves a steak dinner.
Okay, who else we got here? I mean, it's like, seriously, nobody
Go
famous.
scroll
You
down.
might as-
There's the guy in the weird jumpsuit.
What? Which one?
The other, go.
Up?
No, the other way.
Richard Simmons.
This one?
No, jumpsuit. That guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
Brett Gelman?
Yeah.
Who's Brett Gelman?
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
He looks just
Good
like
eyes.
that with the same jumpsuit. I think.
Let me see. I'm serious. It's like nobody
Yeah, you
famous.
should have just stopped with the Pink Power Ranger.
Dalton Molden.
He's a singer.
YouTube.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence has got a birthday.
Ice football.
Jaguars quarterback.
Yeah. Let's see. Matt Cornett is 24.
Disney star.
Okay. John Matter
Yo-Yo Master.
and Addison Rae.
Oh, she's that big social. We play her on 939 The Zone. She's one of those TikTokers.
Yeah. Okay, we got more famous people for Saturday. That'll be better. How about... No.
The lady.
Yeah, he knows she wants to. He just went, pass.
Joy Behar.
Oh, are you talking about the lady from The View?
Yeah, we'll stop there. John Mellencamp.
Singer.
Hey, look, we finally got a Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo Master.
No, Yo-Yo Ma. He's a cellist. He's always wanted a Yo-Yo Master on here. Oh, Allison Munn is 48.
Actor? Actress.
She was in What I Like About You, that 70s show.
One Tree Hill.
Yeah. Yes. And Nicky Ricky Dicky Don, 48 years old today. So, see who
Wow,
else we
there
got.
is nobody.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Oh,
Vlad. Oh, Vlad's got a birthday.
Oh, Vlad's got a birthday.
Oh, and then
Simon.
Simon. Yeah.
And Simon Cowell.
I wonder if Vlad's birthday is going to be a huge, like, go off with a boom.
Oh, stop it. Simon Cowell's got a birthday today. He is 63 years old.
He's gotten soft. So he had a kid, and then that completely changed him.
So he's not so mean anymore?
He's not a mean judge anymore. Like before, he used to tell you, like, you completely are utterly trash. And now he's like, I think I can work with you.
No, he says, you're just trash. Not utterly. Just trash.
Just trash.
He has not aged a bit either. He's one of those
No.
guys that you see him and you're like, how many years has it been?
Yeah.
He's still the same.
Same charcoal hair.
Same.
So Haley wants to give away a set of tickets,
I do.
okay? For
To-
tomorrow.
Yes.
Somebody going on a first date. No, that's too easy.
Nah.
What do you want to do?
I'll take the third caller.
So number 3.
Yes, number 3.
What is the phone number you would like people to use?
345-1981.
Okay.
Call
All right.
now.
That's
345. What's that?
1981. That's Haley's direct line.
Yeah. 345-1981. Call number 3 going to be the winner.
Real quick, can I make a plug?
Go.
So I was here a while ago for rehab week.
Yeah.
Well, now it's my month. So it's physical therapy month. So I want you all to,
You
like,
had a week.
it's-
Now you get a
now I have
month.
my
Now you get a month.
Yeah, and that's not even during my birthday. So I'll be back for my birthday to remind you that it's
right.
my birthday.
When's
month
your birthday?
also. In July. So we got some time before. But now it's physical therapy month. So if you see a physical therapist,
Yeah.
don't
High
bug
five.
them. Get out of their space, but give them a high five.
High five.
And you really shouldn't bombard physical therapists out in public.
I did.
Oh, everybody does.
I absolutely did.
Especially this one.
I saw her. She came into an event we were at the other day, and I was like, "Hey, this thing with my hand, it just really kind of hurts. Can you fix that?" She said yes.
I said, stop being old.
That's exactly what she
That was
said.
legit what she said. She said, maybe somebody of your age
Which is terrible because we're not that far.
should throw a Frisbee a different way.
Yeah, she wasn't wrong though. So, did you get number 3 yet?
I think she's gotten more than 3 here.
Yeah. She's giving away. I hope she's not giving away my tickets. Yeah. So, Jessica, tomorrow is the day for the Concert for Healthcare. If you want to give a shout out for that event tomorrow.
Absolutely. One last time. Tomorrow night, you can still get your tickets today. Grab them at St. Ertz. You can get them online at Ticketstorm. Stop by the Health Foundation. We'll actually be there probably till noon today. After that time, we're going to be up at the arena tightening up, and the stage comes in tonight, or all of the lighting and all of that pieces of it. So we'll be putting that together. But yes, St. Ertz today. I think they'll be selling them tomorrow as well. Ticketstorm.com. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Show starts with Jordan Fletcher at 6:30. Priscilla Block takes the stage at 8 o'clock. Bring your lawn chairs or sit in the stage, sit in the sides, have a beer, eat some good food, hang out with the community, and huge kudos to all of our sponsors. Again, just a reminder, M&B Bank, M&B Insurance, N.A. Timmerman Strategic Designs, Acres Equipment, First Central Bank, Go Light, Lewis Motorsports, Lifetime Eye Care, Pinnacle Bank, Ravenswood Electric, and USA Pharmacy Medical Supply, and the Wagner Auto Group. Again, shout out to Red Willow County Fairgrounds. They're getting the Kiplinger up and going, and it looks fabulous. Thank you there. And just going to be a great night. Thank you.
An awesome concert.
Can we say kudos? Kudos to Community Hospital.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. If you take a look at what we have provided to us in Southwest Nebraska, Northwest Kansas, it is a lot compared to even some towns or cities that have 20,000 people.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to get the specialty care right here. You don't have to travel anywhere, and part of that is due to the funds raised by these events.
Yes.
The two big paces, obviously, in the year, a Concert for Healthcare and the Pro-Am. But you guys do some other things through the year. If people want to talk endowments, or they want to talk of, about how to make
Planned
their music,
giving.
planned giving. Yeah.
Yes. Please
Just give you a call.
give me a holler. Let's have lunch. Let's talk.
That is Coffee Club on October 6th, 2023. Happy Weekend Eve.